to Rogers High School. And the classic that they have going on here, it's sponsored by Arvest Bank up here in Northwest Arkansas. And the Cyclones. The Cyclones winners last night against Conway, should say yesterday afternoon against Conway. And they will take on Rogers Heritage. This is a classic, meaning they know who they're going to play ahead of time. They have two different divisions. And Russellville facing Conway last night. And they will play Heritage tonight, and then Webb City out of Missouri tomorrow. Taking on a tough Heritage team who is actually 4-0 on the season. They defeated Webb City very handily last night, 67-36. Their wins this year, they defeated Harrison in the opener, 57-53. They beat Gravett by 15, and then won at Greenwood by 37 points. Really hasn't been tested since their opening game against Harrison. 4-0 on the season. For the Russellville Cyclones, they'll be visitors tonight, and they are 4-2 on the season, riding a 3-game winning streak coming in this game with wins against Harbor, Watson Chapel, and yesterday afternoon against Conway. They defeated Conway 69-57. The Cyclones will be the visiting team tonight, about to get introduced. We're high atop the Crow's Nest here at Rogers High School facing the Heritage War Eagles. Cyclones going to be in red, and they are going to be introduced. It looks like Jackson Schaefer. We weren't given ahead of time who is going to be starting, so it looks like Jackson Schaefer. Also, Danye May getting a start. We'll read them off as they come out. 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Danye May. Number 2, Talon Peter, a 6'4" senior. Number 5, Cade Schaefer, 6-foot senior. Number 21, Trey Allen, he's a 6-foot junior. And number 33, Jackson Schaefer, a 6'4" senior. Cyclones wearing red tops and black shorts. There's got to be a story there, because usually you don't see a two-tone look and some smiles on the faces. It may be for other reasons, but it seems like there might be a story there. And I think maybe maybe Russellville thought they were going to be white. I don't know. Maybe this is just a new look for the road games, but they haven't. They didn't wear that on some of the road games earlier this year. For Rogers Heritage, they're starting off with number 20, Logan Glenn. He's a 6'1" senior. Number 23, Micah Hill. He's a 6'3", just a sophomore, Mr. Hill. Number 33, Jason Kimball, a 6'2" senior. Number 40, Kyle Ingram. He's a 6'4" junior. We do not have word yet who number 25 is. They didn't have a 25 on the roster. We will check that maybe at a dead ball. You can see kind of our vantage point. I can actually reach up and touch the ceiling. We appreciate Jeff Terry for doing yesterday afternoon's game for us. We will be here tonight, obviously, and tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, the Cyclones face off against Webb City, Missouri at 2:30 in the afternoon. Jackson Schaefer and Kyle Ingram on to jump center. Ingram tips it out, and they're going to have to save it in bounds. They don't. So it'll belong to Russellville. Russellville Cyclones will get it and get to inbound it on the baseline as we start this ball game. Talon Peter gets it inbounds to Schaefer. That's Trey Allen. Over on the right wing, losing his dribble. Gives it to May. May working one-on-one against Glenn. Feeds it out. Talon Peter, they leave him open. He knocks down the 3. Talon Peter and Russellville going to pressure right off the bat, leading 3-0. Logan Glenn, the center, sort of the lead man here on this as they try to face off against the press. Russellville getting a steal. No, it's taken back away and in for an easy layup for number 33, Jason Kimball. Schaefer gets it to Trey Allen over on that far side. Danye May on the right wing there. Left-handed pass back to Cade. Back to Danye looking over this zone of Heritage, a 2-3 zone, what they open up in. It's going to lead to an open 3 for Schaefer. Cade misses it, but Talon Peter there to grab the rebound. Cyclones leading at 3-2, early going here. Cade Schaefer started to double team. That leads it to Danye May, able to dribble along the baseline. Talon Peter open 3, no good, and a tipped out by Cade Schaefer, I believe this time. Danye will try his hand at a 3, no good, and on this on tip out, we're going to get a foul called on Jackson Schaefer. First team foul of the game. Before they inbound it, they're going to switch around it. as two officials are talking about it. Don't know what they're talking about. Jackson Schaefer was the only player there in the lane, so it can't be who the foul was on. Whatever it is, they're explaining Coach Pennington whatever they were talking about. Seems to be okay now. And now here's a steal by Cade Schaefer, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. This is going to be on number 33, Jason Kimball. That's the first foul on the War Eagles. Cyclones leading at 3-2. That official over here that we're picking up just now was still talking to Coach Pennington about that. Quick touch pass. Cyclones making the zone work. Some quick passes making a move. They find a little hole in the zone. Nice pass from Trey Allen. Jackson Schaefer misses a layup. Gets it put back up and in. Jackson Schaefer makes it a 5-2 lead for the Cyclones. And almost a turnover, and as number 33, Kimball, was up in the air without anything to do, and it's close to a 10-second violation, but they do get the timeout. Tom Olson calling a timeout, and he could count two. Plus, for this tournament, I keep saying tournament. It's not a tournament, it's a classic, because you already know who you're going to play. But for this classic, we do have a shot clock. It's going to be like when we have the Hoops for Hunger tournament at Russellville right after Christmas, so it's a 35-second shot clock. You know, there's been some talk that maybe some high schools may be going to that, and the holdup with some of the smaller schools not having the funding to get those shot clocks. But there's been some talk, and it's really gained some momentum the last couple of years that they may be going to a shot clock. So a lot of your tournaments will have stuff like that, maybe just as a little nuance, a little thing, but maybe get used to it. So shot clock stays there at 27, but they get to start the 10-second count over. And so Heritage in the front court, they don't have very much time to run their offense because it took them so long to get down the floor. Over on the right wing is Logan Glenn. He's being pressured by Cade Schaefer. In the corner to Kimball. Back to Glenn. Shot clock down to 5. They're going to get an open look from the right wing and airball a three-pointer. Cade passed down to Talon Peter. Wants to run, and trailing the play was number 40. Ingram got the steal, and Talon got it back. Cade Schaefer is going to be called for traveling there. Russellville leading at 5-2, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. What's different about this setup is they have the shot clock right above the glass, but not the game clock. And so without the shot clock, when they're not playing that, they still have to look way high up because the scoreboards are on each side. We'll show it to you during a break. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, let's see. Cade Schaefer has it, double team. That means somebody's open. It's a 2-on-1. Talon Peter taking all the way. Left-handed layup won't go. The War Eagles with the rebound, and now they have numbers. Trailing the play, number 25 gets the layup. He's the one we haven't identified yet. It's a 1-point lead for Russellville, though. This is the pace that Russellville would like to play with Heritage, an up-and-down style. Reaching out the passing lane, knocking it away was Logan Glenn, the 6'1 senior. Trey Allen, nobody was on him. They knocked the ball away from behind on his drive to the basket. Coming back in, splitting the double team. Layup shot is no good. Jackson with the rebound. Russell wants to push it up the floor once again. Talon Peter doesn't have the numbers. Hits the trailer, Cade Schaefer. Danye May back to Cade. There's Schaefer working on the block. Little baby hook shot is good. Jackson Schaefer with 4 points. The Cyclones lead at 7-4. Beat the press, but they stopped dribbling, just crossing half court. That could work as a man advantage for Russellville. Three-pointer grazes the iron. Jackson Schaefer with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Cade Schaefer. Cade dribbling, slicing his way through the lane. No good. The trailing Jackson Schaefer almost got a hold of that. Russellville leading by 3 here. 4:03 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones on a 3-game winning streak, 4-2 on the season. The War Eagles are undefeated on the season at a perfect 4-0. They defeated Webb City last night, 67-36. There's a drive in the lane. Missed shot. That was altered a little bit by 3 Cyclones. 2-on-2. Layup. Rolls off the iron from Cade. It was a good pass from Taylor Peter. Just did not go through. 3:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones lead at 7-4. That was close to a 10-second violation. They got it across at 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Almost a travel there by Ingram, but he kept his pivot foot on their drive to the basket. Good defense by Cade Schaefer. Cyclones going to come in with 3 new players. Grant Smith, Ryan Sikowski, and Spencer Terry. Terry, a 5'10 senior. Ryan Sikowski, a 6'4 senior, wearing number 12, and Grant Smith, a 6'3 senior, wearing number 20. Fresh bodies in for the Cyclones, leading it by 3. Dribble drive, a little step back, James Harden style. 3-pointer is good by Micah Hill. And we're all tied at 7 with 3:03 left to play first quarter. Spencer Terry is going to draw the foul. 25, Logan Glenn. So they call it on. We had 20 as Logan Glenn, so we're going to have to check that one. Spencer Terry, 3-pointer on the way is good. Russell leads by 3, 10-7 with 2:41 left to play first quarter. You know, it shouldn't matter, but on that foul, they should have reset the shot clock, and they didn't. But Terry, doesn't matter. He'll knock down the 3. A fake the 3 and had a wide open look. Gets it over to Hill. He'll step out, shoot the 3, no good. Grant Smith with the rebound. Trey Allen will bring it in the front court. Allen almost had it knocked away. Cross-court pass over to Terry. Fakes the 3. Bounce pass out to Sikowski. He's out on the left wing. Cross-court pass. Taylor Peter, can he save it in bounds? No, he can't. It's going to be out of bounds. Belong to Heritage. 2:09 left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones leading at 10-7. Bounce pass on the block. That's Ingram. Works against Sikowski. Sikowski, partially blocked shot. Heritage had it falling to the floor. He had to throw it away, and Trey Allen on the move in the lane. Left-handed layup won't go. Tipped up, no good. Tipped up high in the air, and Taylor Peter comes down with it. Nice feed to Sikowski, cutting to the lane. Sikowski slices his way to a layup, his first bucket of the game, and the Cyclones lead at 12-7. Shot clock down to 25. That could be a 10-second violation. They get it across. At the top of the key is Kimball. Gets it on the right side. Jaden Torres, and here's a steal by Russellville. Taylor Peter all the way. Hits the layup. Taylor's got 5, and the Cyclones now have doubled Heritage score at 14-7. One minute left to play here in the first quarter. Here's Torres trying to back away, and there's a steal by Taylor Peter. He couldn't save it in bounds. Now Cade Schaefer and Danye May will check back in. And in the game for the first time, number 31, Timothy Cox. He's a senior for Heritage. Taylor Peter will check out, as will Trey Allen. 53 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Cyclones lead at 14-7. They go down on the block, turnaround jumper, partially blocked by Danye May, but they're going to get Danye with the foul. Coach Pennington, he thought it was all ball. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. That stops Russell's 7-0 run. They lead at 14-9, though, with 38 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. That's May. Looked like they were coming with a double team. He's going to drive around his man. Nice little two-step there. Missed the layup, though, and on the rebound, we're going to get a foul called on Grant Smith. That'll be his first, and the third team foul on Russellville. Bounce pass comes to Micah Hill. Back to Kyle Ingram, back to Hill. Crosses the timeline, couple quick passes, ending in a layup for Timothy Cox. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Russellville's lead is 3. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Spencer Terry way out up top. They go inside Sikowski on the baseline. He's got a double team with 5 seconds. He's going to be fouled from behind with 3.7 left. Rhino's going to go to the free throw line. Good patience that time of immediately seeing the double team, not panicking. They split the double team, and immediately just like that, nobody was between him and the basket. First free throw, he won't get the bounce. 3.7 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Cyclones lead at 14-11. Second free throw is good, 15-11. Heritage, they'll throw it down the floor. They're going to get a shot off in time. They do. I don't think it was blocked by Sikowski, but he sure altered it. The Cyclones lead at the end of the first quarter by a score of 15-11. Sorry for mispronouncing this name if you're a Heritage fan, but number 25, I think they said was Logan Kleins. So it's a Logan Glenn and a Logan Kleins. So Russellville leading 15-11 at the end of the first quarter. We were tied 7-7 at one point. And you got to be happy with that quarter if you're a Cyclone fan, because they got some good open looks against the zone, and you do that, you're going to draw that team out a little bit. As we start the second quarter, it'll be the War Eagles basketball. Talon Peter with 5 points in that first quarter, 4 points for Jackson Schaefer. Spencer Terry had 3, and Sikowski had 3. Drive to the basket, Griffin Brown, and the Cyclones with the steal there. Spencer Terry getting away from trouble. Pressure on the basketball there. He gets it off to Cade Schaefer. Bounce pass in the corner. That's Danye May back to Cade. Ball was tipped but controlled by Spencer Terry. Here's May on the right side. Drives in the middle of that zone. Leads to an open 3. Spencer Terry. This one rims in. I almost said rims out. It rims in. Spencer Terry gives the Cyclones a 7-point lead. It'll be War Eagles basketball. And just in case you're not familiar with the team, Cade Schaefer, Jackson Schaefer, not related. But when they're both on the floor, it's tough to say Schaefer and Schaefer, so we'll try to call them by their first name. War Eagles, a little baby hook shot themselves. That one won't go. Sikowski rebounds with authority. Terry. They'll try to feed the cutter just a little bit behind May, and Grant Smith, can he save it in bounds? He does, but straight to Heritage. Bounce pass ahead leads to a missed layup. Again, there's the hustle of Grant Smith, and Danye has it taken away from behind. Back the other direction, left-handed layup by Logan Glenn. 18-13, the Cyclones lead it. 6:40 left to play here in the first half. Sikowski double team, triple team. They grabbed a hold of him. This is going to be on Griffin Brown. You can usually put one hand on you, but when you put both hands in that back, they'll call you for a hold, whether you grab or not. Trey Allen, Talon Peter, Jackson Schaefer in the game, replacing Sikowski, Smith, and who? Cade Schaefer will come out. So staying on the floor will be Spencer Terry and Danye May. Heritage gone the entire way with a matchup zone there. Russell's done a good job driving it. When throwing to it, sometimes that happens, but Trey Allen gets it back, drives, double team, ball knocked away. Heritage, they've got the numbers. And Trey Allen, trailing the play, gets the steal himself. He got the numbers just based on his speed, taking it all the way. Draws a little contact, no foul, but the follow was good. Jackson Schaefer, his 6th point. And Russell leads it 20-13. This little delay will allow Heritage to sub out Torres and bring back in Logan Glenn. Russell not going to pressure in the backcourt. First time they've not done it after a made basket. What had happened, I think, they stopped the game because Jaden Torres has some blood on his knee there, right above his kneecap, so he's getting treated there. They stop it as soon as they can. Pick and roll, but they go inside now. Hard to handle, but nice interior passing there, leading to a layup from Jason Kimball. 20-15, Russell leads by 5. Trey Allen, double teamed, has it taken away. Ahead, Logan Glenn. A little bit too much of a hurry and got too far underneath the basket. His layup was too hard off the backboard there. Danye May, nice little footwork there to get that layup, his first points of the game. 22-15, Russell leading by 7. We'll be here with you tomorrow afternoon as Russell takes on Webb City, Missouri at 2:30. Glenn, corner 3, knocked it down. Logan Glenn's got 5. Russell lead is 4, 22-18. Trey Allen missed a shot trying to get the rebound, but they're making it tough on him. They're just collapsing on him when he's in the lane. Able to keep it for Russellville. That's Peter in the corner. Cross-court pass finding Terry. Won't force it. Gets it to Danye May. He's wide open. Three-pointer was good by Danye. 25-18, Russellville with the 7-point lead. Russell's led the entire way after taking the first lead. Only time it was tied was at 7-7, and we have a whistle and a foul. I thought it was just off Russellville, but they're going to get Danye with his second foul. Cade Schaefer will check in replacing Danye. Not sure if he'll see any action the rest of the first half. 4:31 left to play here in the second quarter. And now 2 officials are thought they see blood on Spencer Terry. So he'll have to come out. But I'm not sure if it's not his, they'll just. That's what I think they're doing. It's Jaden Torres had to be pulled out because he was bleeding right above his knee. Went to go get treated. We don't see him. He was sitting near the cheerleaders getting treated by a trainer, and then he went to the locker room. Whatever it is, we're back to action off the inbounds pass. Coming back in, stepping in, Kimball misses the 3. Good job by Jackson Schaefer. That looked like it was going to be a sure offensive rebound for Heritage. Trey Allen feeding it to Cade in the corner. Just came off the bench. Didn't want to shoot it right then. Got to get in the flow a little bit. Faking 3, nice fake. Trey Allen jump stop in lane. Now Cade will pull the trigger on it, stepping into a 3, and he draws the foul. Cade's really good at that. On his shots, he extends it out, almost trying to draw contact. We've seen him do it numerous times last year and already this year. And that foul's on Logan Glenn, his first, and the 5th team foul on Heritage. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Tom Olsen, the Heritage coach, used to be an assistant under Marty Barnes, who was a coach here at Rogers, and of course longtime coach at Russell High School. 2 different stints, won a state championship, the only state championship in basketball Russell's won, and boys basketball, and of course coach at Arkansas Tech. Marty Barnes' grandson is Spencer Terry. Coach Barnes in the house tonight. Probably the only time he's pulling against his former assistant. when they face Russellville. Going in the lane here with Ingram, trying to go over Jackson Schaefer. And good job by Jackson, not going for any pump fakes or anything like that. Cyclones want to run. Layup is good by Cade Schaefer. But give the assist there to Talon Peter, and Russellville has opened up a 29-18 lead. Outscoring Heritage in this quarter, 14-7. And Heritage using their second timeout. Mentioned the Cyclones are on a 3-game winning streak. They won the last game at the Jonesboro tournament, defeating Springdale Harbor 81-77, a close game. Defeated Watson Chapel in a Mercy Roll game at Cyclone Arena earlier this week, 76-45. And then won yesterday afternoon against Conway, 69-57. Play Webb City, Missouri tomorrow here at the Arvest Hoop Fest. You know, it said, we were told 2:30, and you look at the schedule, it says 4 o'clock, so we're going to check that. Now, it is 2:30. Russellville's schedule says 4 o'clock, so if you have a Cyclone schedule and it says 4 o'clock that we pulled off from Max Preps, here they're saying 2:30. We'll have it either way for you. Cyclones leading at 29-18, 3:42 left to play here in the first half. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth. We'll pick up radio and when we do the Hoops for Hunger tournament that the boys and girls will be hosting. That'll be right after Christmas, and it'll be a Friday, Saturday, and Monday. We really appreciate you joining us. Appreciate the messages, too. We can't always respond because it's sort of tough to do when you're trying to talk, film, keep stats. So Heritage just threw it, the guy wasn't looking. And they saved it in bounds. Heads up play by Jason Kimball. Russell double teaming in the corner. Heritage saw it quickly, got it back to Kimball. This is Kleins, number 25 in the corner. Logan Glenn, a three-pointer off the mark. Jackson Schaefer, we have him for 5 rebounds already. Spencer Terry finds Schaefer cutting the basket. Can't really front the basket, he'll get it to Cade. Tried to go to Spencer Terry, was knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cyclones. Good defense that time by Logan Glenn, 6'1" senior. There's Trey Allen. Pulls up, 15-footer, partially blocked. He's going to tip it in the corner, and Taylor's going to be able to save it. Feeds Cade, who is open on the right block. He has to save it in bounds, and can Russellville save it? They do, but again, straight to Heritage. Russellville's hustling, but the ball not going our way, even though we have the lead. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Trailing the play was Trey Allen. He lost the handle on it. Might have been a little contact there by Logan Kleins. Usually you just call it out on them instead of a foul, but we got the wrong end of that one. So I have to play defense still, and they reset the shot clock at 35. Going to inbound it over on the left wing to Ingram. Leads to a layup by Kleins. Kleins with 6 points. Cyclones lead it though by 9, 29-20. 2:35 left to play here in the first half. Spencer Terry, who has a couple threes in this first half, gives it over to Cade Schaefer. Little underhanded flip pass to Trey Allen. Heritage in a man-to-man defense. On zone most of the way. Allen missing it and can't get the rebound. Russellville almost the entire first quarter pressured in the backcourt. They backed off a little bit. Only been whistled for 14 fouls. Heritage with 5. Nice little underhanded pass to Kleins. Little pump fake. Got Cade up in the air. Cade get a good job of not fouling, but Kleins getting layup. He's got 8. And the Cyclone lead is down to 7. Led by as many as 11, but they've on a 4-0 run right now. Cade Schaefer, his 3 partially blocked. It's going to be tipped out of bounds and belong to Russellville. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Spencer Terry, the trigger man, over there in the corner. Cade with it up top. Jump stop in the lane. Here's Terry, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Heritage. Kleins will bring it up the floor. Cade bothering him a little bit. He gets in the front court here. There's a steal by Trey Allen. Cade Schaefer lobbing it for Taylor Peter. A little alley-oop, but a little too far out. They got it back. Nice play by Spencer Terry to deflect the pass, and Russellville has it. Trey Allen pulls up from 10 feet away. A bounce pass out on the wing. Taylor Peter, three-pointer, won't get the bounce. With the rebound is Jason Kimball. There's a three-point try by Micah Hill. This one, no good. This is the pace that Russell wants to play at. Taylor Peter on the left wing in the corner to Spencer Terry. Cyclones with less than a minute to play in the first half, lead by 7. Now we have a whistle, and this will be on Logan Glenn. That's his second and the team's 6th. Danye May, we didn't think we'd see him much because he was in foul trouble. We're going to see him here with 51 seconds left. He's got 2 fouls. He'll be the trigger man for Russellville, replacing Cade Schaefer. Russell won't play for one shot. No, they're going to run the offense. We'll keep you updated on the time, even though there's 29 seconds on the shot clock, and they foul Danye May. I tell you, he gets around you, but the only thing you can do is just grab him, reach in, do something. It's going to put Danye on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. The Cyclones just 2 of 5 from the free throw line here in this first half. 43.2 seconds left. But again, we're playing with a 35-second shot clock. Free throw rattles in. May with 6 points here in this first half. Second free throw, doesn't get the bounce. Kimball with the rebound, 40 seconds left. And the game is Landon Hudson. Hudson double teamed out there, picks up his dribble, get it over to Kleins. He'll take it baseline in the lane. Shot partially blocked, will not go. Rebound, bodies all over the place. Russellville has it with 24 seconds. Spin move, nice little spin move by Trey Allen, couldn't cash in. And we have a whistle and a foul called. This will be on Allen, I believe. And that'll be number 1 on Trey, the 15 foul. 19.7 seconds left to go in the first half, so no shot clock. Russellville's lead is 8, 30-22. Landon Houston. Number 10 gets it over on the right side. This is Kimball. Bounce pass on the block to Ingram. Trying to get around Schaefer. Shot no good. Jackson with the rebound with 2 seconds. 1 second. Spencer Terry's half-court shot. Oh, won't go. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. The Russellville Cyclones 30 and Heritage War Eagles 22. Welcome back. We're at halftime. The Cyclones leading at 30-22. Russellville never trailed in that first half. They started out 3-0, 3-2. It got tied at 7-7. Then Russellville went on a 7-0 run, leading 14-7. And the closest it ever got from that time was actually 4 points. It was at 4 points at the end of the first quarter, 15-11. Russellville with a great second quarter, led by as many as 11 at one point, 29-18, but lead here by 8 at the end of the first half. Congratulations to the Lady Cyclones, not just the Cyclones winning yesterday. The Lady Cyclones defeated Warren by 4 yesterday in the second round of the Petty Jean tournament. Congratulations to Sherry White and the Lady Cyclones. They'll be up here at Rogers next week Of course, both teams will be going to Morrilton to play the Devil Dogs and Lady Devil Dogs a week from tonight, and we'll have that game for you here on Cyclone Booth. We'll have tomorrow afternoon's game, Cyclone Booth, for you here. And once again, if you have a Cyclone schedule printed out from Max Preps, it shows the game tomorrow is at 4 o'clock. But the posts here say the game will be at 2:30 in the afternoon. So we'll have that for you right here from Rogers High School. Years ago, they split this high school into Rogers and Heritage. People say Rogers Heritage a lot, but it's known as Heritage High School, the War Eagles. They are undefeated on the season, coached by Tom Olson, Marty Barnes' former assistant when he was the head coach of the Rogers Mounties. And the Cyclones giving them all they want. Right now, Russellville, as we said, on a 3-game winning streak. Russellville will play Webb City, Missouri tomorrow. Webb City lost to this Heritage team yesterday, 67-36, and then right before our game, Webb City lost to Conway. They actually came back and tied it as it went to overtime, and Webb City never scored in the 4-minute overtime period, lost by 6, 61-55. In that first half for Russellville, they were led by Danye May, who ended up with 6 points. 6 points for Jackson Schaefer, and 6 points for Spencer Terry. 5 points for Talon Peter, 4 points for Cade Schaefer, and 3 points for Ryan Sikowski. As far as Heritage goes, they were led by number 25, Logan Kleins. He had 8 points, 5 points for Logan Glenn, and Jason Kimball, number 33, with 4 points, 3 points for Micah Hill, and 2 points for Timothy Cox. Next chance to see the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be at the Hoops for Hunger tournament hosted at Cyclone Arena. It'll be right after Christmas. This year they're going to have a day off in between because not playing on Sunday, so they'll play Friday, Saturday, Monday. But a lot of basketball action, girls and boys tournament. You can get your fill of basketball, high school basketball, and they'll be doing the same things they do here with the shot clock. An exciting time at Cyclone Arena at the Hoops for Hunger tournament. We'll be on the radio once the Hoops for Hunger tournament starts, so we're only on YouTube now. And appreciate the comments, and didn't get a chance to respond to some of that. Coach Pinkton has changed up his lineup some, but as you said, Savion Brock is in a walking boot. Also, Ryan Sikowski had some back issues a little bit in Jonesboro, and was having it right before the game against Watson Chapel, Cyclone Arena. So that has he's been able to play through it, but it's limited some of his playing time. So the good thing about the Cyclones is they're very deep, and so you don't want to have to withstand injuries, but Cyclones can withstand some of that, especially early on. It's only going to make them better, getting more experience. We're currently at halftime here at the Arvest Hoop Fest tournament. They have two different divisions in this, and you only play within your own division, and that's it. The blue division, the one that Russell won't see, is Rogers High School, Blytheville, Fort Smith Southside, and Mount Vernon. They call that the blue division. The orange division is Russellville and Heritage, joined by Conway and Webb City. So with Conway defeating Webb City tomorrow, it's almost like a round robin, but you don't do anything after that. Conway actually play this Heritage team, and they'll play at 4 o'clock with Russellville playing Webb City at 2:30. The game after this one will be Rogers High School against Blytheville. The Blytheville Chickasaws out warming up, and they're leaving the floor. Rogers Heritage back on the floor. Cyclones still have not emerged yet. Good to see Nick Brill. He's an assistant football coach at Heritage, but he's come out to see some of the Cyclones and play his current school. Brill was an assistant football coach at Russellville and also assistant baseball coach for the Cyclones a couple years ago, where he took a job, I think, at Johnson County West Side, and then now he's up here. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Russell's not yet emerged. This game being played at the pace that Russellville likes. Russell turning the ball over probably a little bit more than Coach Pennington would like. Sometimes it's tough to penetrate through that zone. Russellville had some success with it. Some ended up with turnovers, but really pressing the issue, forcing the issue at times, and playing at their liking. Okay, thanks, sir. I need to check on that because if it's a 4 o'clock game, it'll alter what we're doing. So I know Cade Schaefer was talking about that, trying to race back up and get back up here after the ACT. So we'll check on that. We'll tell you that before we change, or before we end the night tonight. Maybe that's why the change was on Max Preps. Coach Pennington was he's on top of it if that's true. I appreciate that because we were actually talking about that because the ACT test usually ends about 12:30. They say 12, but it always goes about 12:30. That's tough to get up here in time for a 2:30 game. So I'm almost sure that would be the case. I know at least 2 Cyclones are taking the ACT tomorrow morning. Okay, it is 4 o'clock. I appreciate that. Thanks for the text. Thanks for the message on here. So tomorrow's game will be at 4 o'clock, not 2:30. Appreciate it, Miss Palmer. And go Cyclones and go Red Devils. I'm a Duval. I can pull for Atkins too. Now if we can just get down to the bottom of, because I'm big on uniforms, why the red tops and black pants? I think there was a problem with laundry. That's going to be my guess. Russellville looks like to come out with the original starting 5 with Danye May, Taylon Peter, Cade Schaefer, Trey Allen, and Jackson Schaefer. And now a different looking zone, but a zone nonetheless. And a traveling violation is going to be called. I tell you, when we were playing against Watson Chapel earlier this week, Savion was not dressed out and had a walking boot on his left ankle. He is dressed out, still has his warm-up top on, but he does not have the walking boot. So I don't know if he's available or if he's getting there. So he must be getting close if he's not wearing the boot anymore, because Tuesday night he had the boot on over his warm-up pants and was not really dressed out at all. Still had sweatpants on. 30-22 as we start the second half. Russell turning it over and being very deliberate. Problem is they got a shot clock. It's down to 4 seconds, and they're a good 35 feet away from the basket. 2 seconds, 1 second. They don't realize it. They just threw it up and hit the top of the backboard. It's one thing to force a team to play your tempo, slow tempo, but when you got a 35-second shot clock, it's tough to get used to if you're not used to it, and these schools usually aren't used to it. So caught him by surprise. Russellville leads by 8. Nobody scored yet in this third quarter. Allen, though, taking it baseline. Nice little move. Trey Allen gets into the scoring column. Turnover by Heritage. Don't get me started, Cat. I can say a lot of bad things about this. Razorback uniforms, too. I'm not an anthracite guy. I'm not a white helmet guy. And I like the tradition, and too. So I could say at least we're not wearing anthracite tonight. Whether you like it or not, the red and black look. Russellville leading at 32-22. Their largest lead has been 11 points. Could that be more than that? It is, as Taylon Peter knocks down the 3. He's got 8 points, and Russellville enjoying their largest lead of the game at 35-22. Here leading by 13. Over on the left side is Logan Glenn. They're going to find on the block there Ingram working against Jackson Schaefer. Good defense. Boy, they did everything but go through. Russell leading by 13 quickly down the floor. Cade sees an opening. Nice interior passing, but Jackson's pass was knocked away. Russell gets it back. They're on the attack and transition. Cade Schaefer, three-pointer. Cade's first three of the game. He's got 7 points, and Russell's opened up a 38-22 lead. Here is Landon Houston. And gets it to Ingram. Give it on the right side to Logan Glenn. Nice little screen, a little backwards layup. I don't think he realized how wide open he was. Allen in the lane. Taylor Peter going to leave him open again. Well, he's going to make you pay. Taylor Peter with 3 threes in this game, 2 here in this third quarter, and Russell leads by 19. That's what Russell can do. You be in the game with him, and all of a sudden, bang, bang, couple plays, and you're almost down by 20 here. 41-22. Nice little give and go there with Jason Kimball. Cyclones, and that played into their advantage when they were Jonesboro. They raced a couple big leads in 2 different games because they can score a lot of points very quickly. There's Allen against double team, tried to do the jump stop. Ball was knocked away, trying to get it back, and he's going to be whistled for his second personal foul. First foul of the third quarter. Russell leads at 41-24. Trey Allen will sit down. Spencer Terry will come in. Terry almost got a little sneaky steal there. 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram working against Schaefer. Down the right side of the lane. And Ingram gets the bucket, his first of the game. Feed in to Schaefer. Left-handed shot won't go. Trying to get the rebound, but not going to happen. And Heritage just got whistled for over and back. You know, you have to have the ball and 2 feet, and Houston just did have that. Went backwards with a step and a pass. Jackson Schaefer, a little gassed. He's coming out. Ryan Sikowski into the game. Russell leading at 41-26. Sikowski setting a screen. Gagne using it. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called. This will be on number 20, Logan Glenn, his third. Tell you, he hit Sikowski a little hard, and I thought he was going to get whistled for that. He didn't, but then he reached in, so he's going to have to sit down. Coming in for him will be Micah Hill, number 23, 6'3" sophomore. Bounce pass comes to Danye May. I'm going to set a screen for him again. This time no contact. Kay Schaefer spinning away from pressure there. He'll beat his man in the corner. Taylor Peter open. 3-pointer a little short on that one to hit the iron. The War Eagles with the rebound. Cyclones leading at 41-26. There's Ingram, number 40. He's underneath a little pass, a little too far away. They saved it in, but Hill couldn't control the save in. Grant Smith will check in, replacing Taylor Peter. So it's Sikowski, Smith, Cade Schaefer, Danye May, and Spencer Terry. Logan Glenn, who has 3 personal fouls, checks back in for Heritage, and he replaced Landon Houston. And another substitution, Ingram will check out. Timothy Cox, number 31, will check in. Heritage having 2 substitutions. Sometimes when you do that, you do them one at a time to give your team a few more seconds to rest. Nice pass from May to Grant Smith. Grant getting the bucket, 43-26, Cyclones lead. 3:18 left to play third quarter. Hill in the corner, 3-pointer, shoots it over Terry. Good defense there, just knocking down the 3. He's got 6 points. Russell lead is 14. Kay Schaefer looking inside Sikowski. No pass yet. Rhino gets it about 18 feet away on the baseline. Couple dribbles, gets an open look. Won't go. Danye fighting for the rebound, does. Left-handed shot, won't go, but he draws the foul. That'll be on Tim Cox, his first. You know, at the game on Tuesday night, I was talking to Matt Kordsmeyer, the principal of the junior high First free throw no good by Donye May. He said what makes Donye so good is he's equally as good with the left hand. Not a lot of people can work with the left hand but not be equal. He said he's equal, so he can blow by you with the dribble or right there get an open look with the left hand, drawing the foul. Donye knocks down one of two. Cyclones lead by 15, 44-29. 2:40 left to play third quarter. Here's a steal by Russellville. Cade Schaefer pass down the floor to Donye. He saves it inbounds to Spencer Terry, back to Cade. Cade driving lane, little floater, won't go. Grant Smith mistimed his jump, and he's going to be whistled for a foul. He was wanting to get the jump ball, but had a reach in there, and that'll be his second. Second team foul on Russellville. Official gave the ball to the inbound man too quick. Russellville was subbing in. They had 6 guys on the floor, didn't get a chance to get a guy off, and Grant Smith will check out after his second foul. Talon Peter in for him. 44-29, Russellville leading, 2:23 left to play, third quarter. On the right side is Logan Glenn. Russellville's gone man the entire way. Really forced them to extend their offense out. Ingram looking inside. They're going to draw the foul on Donye. That'll be number 3 on Donye. He'll have to come out. Also, Spencer Terry's going to check out. Backing out is Ingram. He's without a dribble, but they didn't really force the issue there. Logan Glenn gets it back to Ingram. Sikowski on him. Shot clock's down to 12 seconds. Glenn uses a screen, works the right side. He'll draw the foul on Trey. This will be number 3 on Trey Allen. Well, just as we thought that Russell was okay on fouls, now they're starting to mount up in the wrong places. Logan Glenn misses the first. Allen with 3, May with 3, Grant Smith with 2. Knocks down one of 2. Logan Glenn with 6 points. There's Trey Allen. Feeds in the corner to Schaefer. Cade. Cross-court pass to Talon Peter. 22 seconds on the shot clock. A reach-in foul. This is going to be on Logan Kleins. His second. Minute 23 left to play third quarter. Russellville leading at 44-30. Trey Allen dribbling in the lane. Cade Schaefer, three-pointer, rattles in. 10 points for Cade. He's the first Cyclone in double figures. No, he's not. Talon Peter has 11. Second Cyclone in double figures. Little bump foul on Talon. I think they might have had to call that because otherwise it was going to be a walk. Logan Glenn step back 3, a little short. 55 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, and a steal by Glenn. Logan Glenn, layup good. I think he baited Trey a little bit on that one. Almost 2 steals, almost in the exact same spot. And we're going to get a foul called on Heritage. That's going to be number 25. It is. Kleins, that'll be his third. You know, we had 12 fouls total in the first half. We've got 9 here in this third quarter. We're in the final minute. Shot clock and the game clock, 1 second differential. Talon will use a screen set by Sikowski. Come on. They're going to call Rhino with a foul there. He was set. He was set. That's his first, but that's a turnover, and I don't blame Ryan on that one for being upset. That was wrong there. 29 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And go inside to Ingram, working just ahead of the left block. Turn around, faces the basket. Got a little spin move, nice pass underneath. They missed the layup with 18 seconds left. A whistle in the back court. We're making up for the lack of whistles in the first half, and that's number 4 on Logan Klein. I'm surprised he was in there with 3, and 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's a foul going to be called on Logan Glenn. He was trying to draw a foul on Allen, and that's number 4 on Logan Glenn. And I think Coach Olson isn't real happy with 3 fouls. No reason to guard him there that close in the back court. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Trey to Cade. Bounce pass almost got away. Back to Cade. Trying to go inside, ball tipped away with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Can they get it off in time? Turn around, three-pointer. They do get it off in time, and knocking it down is number 33, Jason Kimball. He finishes with 9 there. Through 3 quarters of play, Russell still with a 12-point lead at 47-35. I didn't realize I called Ryan Talley Rhino. I know I've called Sikowski that, but to be honest, I've called Sikowski that since he was in 7th grade. We never feel comfortable because you never know how the foul situation is going to go. Russell in a little bit of foul trouble right now, but leading by 12 after 3 quarters. Taylor Peter with 11 points, Cade Schaefer with 10. Those are the only 2 guys in double figures. 7 points for Danye May, 6 points each for Jackson Schaefer and Spencer Terry. Sikowski has 3. Grant Smith, Trey Allen each with 2. Now the foul situation, May, Allen each with 3 fouls. Grant Smith with 2. Heritage in worse foul trouble because they have 2 guys with 4. So we start the final quarter of play. Heritage will start with the basketball. Heritage undefeated on the season. That's in danger as Russell leading here by 12. Ingram tried to give and go, and Taylor Peter, he baited him on that one, gets the steal, and they're going to reach in and foul him in transition. And this will be the 16th foul. No, 17th foul, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. Both teams are going to be in the 1-and-1 for the rest of the game. Taylor Peter, his first trip to the line. Free throw is good. In case you didn't know or were listening to us earlier, we said the game's at 2:30 tomorrow. It has been moved to 4 o'clock because of the ACT test that a few of the Cyclones are taking back in Russellville tomorrow morning. Second free throw good. So we'll have that game for you. No matter what time it is, we'll have a Cyclone basketball for you. Good defense by Jackson Schaefer, not fouling, just principal verticality there. No look pass, wow. What a pass from Danye May to Trey Allen. Allen gets the points. Danye gets the assist in the wow play on the no look bullet pass underneath, and Trey Allen with 4, and Russell leads by 16. Cyclones will be playing Webb City, Missouri tomorrow. They've gone 0 for 2 in the last 2 days. Lost to this Heritage team last night. They lost to Conway in the game before this one. And lost that game in overtime. They actually came back to tie it, hitting a free throw with less than 3 seconds left to send the game to overtime at 55. Did not score in the overtime period. Lost 61-55. There's a pass inside to Ingram, working against Jackson Schaefer. Nice little move. Ingram has 4. Russellville, though, leads by 14. 7:03 left to play. Dribble drive, kicking out. There's Terry open for three. Rattles in. 9 points for Spencer. 3 threes. On the right side is Houston. Gets it to Ingram at the top of the key. He's going to take the three. This one clanks. No good. Talon Peter gets the long rebound. Talon, bounce pass over on the far side. Danye May. Boy, so quick. His pass, though, hits the bottom of the backboard. Schaefer able to retrieve it. Leads to a three-pointer by Spencer Terry. Spencer with 12. And Russell with their largest lead of the game at 20. Feed underneath the Kimball, working on the left block. Turnaround jumper over Terry. It goes. He's in double figures with 11 points. Off the bench for the War Eagles. Trey Allen's three-pointer in and out. 57-39, the Cyclones leading by 18. Not letting up, under 6 minutes to play. Ingram finding Kimball. He's going to take it right side of the lane and hits the layup, and a good job there by Trey Allen, because if he steps and challenges that, he's going to get whistled for a foul. Smart play to get out of the way. He could not beat Kimball to the spot there. Cross-court pass. Terry missed the three there. Talon Peter with the rebound. Talon just knows all the angles. Feeds it into Trey Allen. Turnaround jumper. Won't go, but he draws the foul. Good pass by Talon Peter with the entry pass. Coach Pennington has talked about us after the last home game about sharing the basketball, and he said he's got a good group of kids here that don't care who scores. They just care about winning games and getting better, and changes every night. Talon Peter leading the way tonight with 13 points, and Spencer Terry with 12. He seems like a different guy every night. Free throw is good by Trey Allen. He's got 5. Trey's parents here tonight. They were here watching the game before us, Conway and Webb City. Second free throw is good. 6 points for Trey Allen. This is Logan Kleins with the dribble. Scored 8 points in the first half. Has not scored here in the second half at all. He's been on the bench some with 4 fouls. Russell making Heritage work a little again. But again, remember, shot clock, and it's down to 13 seconds. Here's a drive by Logan Glenn. Won't go, and Russell out in front. This is Talon Peter all the way, and Talon got 15 with the layup. Talon, he's just got another gear. There's Klein back out on the right side to Kimball, back to Klein. 4:40 left. Russell back up by 20, 61-41. Glenn on the left wing, lobbing it inside. Working against Brown. Griffin Brown back out in the corner to Logan Glenn. Trying to get around May. His drive, shoots it over Jackson Schaefer and gets the bounce. Logan Glenn with 10 points. He's in double figures for the War Eagles. Russell's lead, though, is 18. Talon all the way. Nope, he's going to kick it out to Trey Allen. The drive, see the double team, underhanded flip. Tried to go to Talon. They try to save it in. Threw it hard off Talon. He catches it. Nice little feed to Jackson Schaefer. Good job by Talon realizing what was going on. Taking it all the way. Underhanded flip, no good, but drawing the foul is maybe on Jackson Schaefer. It will be his second. It'll send Logan Klein to the free throw line. Sikowski, Grant Smith, and Cade Schaefer going to check in after this first free throw. That was good. He's got 9, and sitting down will be Jackson Schaefer, Trey Allen. I think Spencer Terry, but not sure because Russell's going to call timeout. Russell leading it by a score of 63-44 with 3:54 left. It's the first timeout used by the Russell Cyclones. Thanks, Kat. I've been wondering about that because I forgot to record the game. So Wonder about that football game tonight. I do appreciate that. That's a good question. That's a good question. Do you mean our game or the football game? Russellville leading at 63-44. I don't know if we'll make it. Free throw was missed. Grant Smith fighting to get the rebound. Donye May had checked out during that timeout. Inside to Sikowski, nice little turnaround jumper. Again, Rhino's been limited to some back issues. Playing time's been limited, but he's in there. He's still going to give it everything he has. He's got 5 points, and Russellville up by 21. There's a drive by Hill. Layup won't go, but a foul called on Sikowski, I believe. This will be number 2 on Ryan. He's staying in the game. Russellville leading 65-44. 3:28 left. The free throw was good by Micah Hill. We are in a crow's nest up here at Rogers High School, and you have to take basically fire escape to get up here. A ladder like that. The second free throw is good. I say that because we will not be getting Coach Pennington after the game because I don't want to make him climb a ladder. Russellville throwing the ball away. We'll try to get him next week sometime. Russellville leading 65-46. Once again, tomorrow's game will be at 4 o'clock, not 2:30. There's a drive to the basket. Missed by Griffin Brown. Terry has it on the move for Russellville. Talon Peter. Nice feed underneath the Grant Smith. Did front the basket. He had double team. Couple quick passes. Cade Schaefer bounce pass over to Spencer. Talon. Cross court pass to Cade Schaefer. Three-pointer on the way. Good. They're really good friends and enjoying playing with each other again, with Talon Peter moving back to Russellville. Best friends. And Cade's got 13. Gets the assist from his buddy Talon. Talon leading the way with 15. Russellville's lead is 22. Talon with the rebound here. Cade Schaefer in the corner. Will it go? Nothing but net. Boy, the net barely moved on that one. 16 for Cade Schaefer. Russellville leading at 71-46. Kat, you may be right. We may see a mercy rule just yet. 2:13 left. In the corner is Kyrie Sampson. Sampson misses a shot. Talon out in front. Gets it to Cade. He'll slow it up. Talon was wanting an alley-oop or something. That guy can sky. And now a timeout called by Coach Pennington. He wants to get some subs in. Talon's twin brother Marquise, number 4, 6'2" senior, will check in the game, as will Grayson Sims, a 5'10" sophomore. And Russellville leading at 71-46. You're making me wish I'd taped the game now. After this weekend, all football will be done. They have a championship game tonight and 2 tomorrow. Spencer Terry using a screen set by Sikowski to Sims, back to Terry. Three-pointer won't go. Russellville lead is 25. Here's a runner. Houston gets it to go, his first basket. 71-48, a minute 37 left. Russellville going to extend their winning streak to 5 games, and they're going to hand Heritage their first loss of the season. Number 0, Michael Jones in the game. Tony Jones' little brother. He's in the corner. Goes off his hands. Pass a little high. Minute 19 left. Russellville leading 71-48. Russellville never trailed in this game. Saw it tied at 7-7. after leading early, went on a 7-0 run. They've never looked back. They got to 4 at the end of the first quarter, but never been closer than that. You can't just dribble out the clock because, remember, we still have a shot clock. 60 seconds left in the game. It's 17 on the shot clock. Shot up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Heritage. Did not hit the rim, so the shot clock at 11. Michael Jones, number 0. Marquise Peter, number 4. Grayson Sims, number 15. Spencer Terry's number 3. And Sikowski's 12. Landon Houston pulls up 15-footer. Shoots it over Sikowski. Won't go. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin Brown. It'll belong to Russellville with 50 seconds left. Outside Sikowski. I was going to say late whistle, but the right call. They go over his back there, pushed into him. It'll be on Griffin Brown, his second. It'll put Sikowski on the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 there tonight with 5 points in the game. Free throw won't go. Does not earn the bonus. Myers Birch, number 12, picks up his dribble, guarded by Sims. Left side to Sampson. In the corner, here's Timothy Cox. A pump fake. Got Peter up in the air, drew the foul. And Timothy Cox will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul on Marquise Peter, his first. Free throw is good. 3 Cyclones in double figures tonight. Cade Schaefer with 16, Taylor Peter with 15, and Spencer Terry with 12. Danye May with 7. Second free throw is good as Cox hits them both. 24 seconds left. Russell's lead is 21. Shot clock is turned off, so now they can dribble out the clock. Michael Jones gets in the front court to Terry. They're going to play defense, so you got the 5-second count. You got to do something with it. Cross court pass to Terry. Russell just trying to. And Michael Jones thought about it. He is going to pull the trigger on a 3. This one won't go with 2 seconds left. Tipped around. Griffin has it. And that's the ball game. Russell wins it by a score of 71-50. Cyclones move to 5-2 overall. Currently on a 4-game winning streak. Heritage War Eagles fall to 4-1. Give us just a minute. We'll get the final totals for you. Okay, the Cyclones win it by a score of 71-50. Leading the way for Russell was Cade Schaefer. He had 16 points. 15 points for Taylor Peter. 12 points for Spencer Terry. 8 points for Jackson Schaefer. Danye May had 7 points. 5 points for Ryan Sikowski. And 6 points for Trey Allen and 2 points for Grant Smith. Heritage was led by Jason Kimball, who had 13, and Logan Glenn with 10. Logan Klein had 9 points. The War Eagles fall to 4-1 on the season. The Cyclones improve to 5-2. Russell will take on Webb City, Missouri tomorrow, and Webb City 1-2 on the season. They've lost 2 games here at this Hoop Fest tournament. Tonight they were beaten by Conway in overtime by 6 points, 61-55. We'll be on the air tomorrow a little bit before 4 o'clock. We have the 3rd game of the day, so we may be running a tad late. But 4 o'clock tip-off time is set for right now. For tomorrow, the Cyclones take on Webb City. Once again, your score from Rogers High School. The Cyclones took care of the Rogers Heritage War Eagles 71-50. Thanks for joining us.